Hi viewers, welcome to NEET MCQ Master. This session contains 15 NEET MCQs with their detailed explanations. Question 1. If both parents are carriers of thalassemia, which is an autosomal recessive disorder, what are the chances of pregnancy resulting in an affected child? Options: 100%, no chance, 50%, 25%. The correct answer is 25%. Question 2. Multiple alleles are present at different loci on the same chromosome, at the same locus of homologous chromosome, on non-sister chromatids, on different chromosomes. The correct answer is on the same locus of homologous chromosomes. We know that alleles are different forms of the same gene. And for every gene, we have a location on the chromosome. And we know that homologous chromosomes are chromosomes having similar structures. So the location of different forms of their gene will be on the same site on homologous chromosomes. Question 3. The capital R and capital Y genes of maize are closely linked. When plants with genotypes capital R, capital R, capital Y is crossed with small r, small y, the F2 generation will show options: segregation in 9:3:3:1 ratio, segregation in 3:1 ratio, high number of parental types, high number of new recombinants. The correct answer: high number of parental types. Here we have to look at the question very carefully. They are telling about two different genes. That means this is a dihybrid cross. So we might select the option 9:3:3:1. But in the question it is clearly mentioned that these two genes are closely linked. That means they are on the same chromosome and they are very close to each other on the same chromosome. So the correct answer, the correct option among these four is they will show more number of parental types. And there is no question of Mendelian ratio being followed here. Question 4. A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group B. What are the possible blood groups of their offsprings? Options: A, B, AB only, A, B, AB and O only, A and B only. The correct answer is A, B, AB and O. So here the blood group of man is A. That means his allelic combinations may be capital IA or capital IA small I. Similarly, the blood group of woman is B. That means the allelic combination can be capital IB or capital IB small I. That means if you consider the alleles of the man and the woman, all the possible alleles are coming in them. So in the offspring also, all the possible blood groups are possible. So the correct answer is A, B, AB and O. Question 5. How many different gametes can be formed by an individual with genotype A, capital B, small c? Options: 2, 4, 8, 6. The correct answer is 2. Look at the genotype given. We have here capital A, we have capital B, and we have small c. So from capital A we can take only just that one capital A, and from C we can take only small c. So this capital A and small c will be definitely be there in one gamete. Along with that, from B, capital B can be there. Similarly, in another gamete, again capital A and capital C is there, but along with that, small b can be there as a change. So only these two different gametes are possible. Rest of the gametes will all be same. So we can get only two different gametes. Question 6. When two pairs of traits are combined in a hybrid and the segregation of one pair is independent of the other, this is known as law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment, all of the above. Correct answer, law of independent assortment. The question itself, the statement is very much evident. Segregation of one pair is independent of the other. Question 7. A man whose father was colorblind marries a woman who had a colorblind mother and normal father. What percentage of male children of this couple will be colorblind? So here the options given are 25%, 0%, 50% and 75%. Let's look at the correct answer, 50%. Let's look at the scenario of the man here. Here, the man's genotype is not given. Instead, his father's genotype is being mentioned that the father is colorblind. And you know, colorblind is related with X chromosome. So, this man's father is colorblind, but the father will give only Y chromosome to his son. So, man is not colorblind as he is receiving Y chromosome, and Y chromosome has nothing to do with colorblindness. Now, taking the case of the woman that he marries, this woman is having a mother who is colorblind. That means both her X chromosomes are affected. So, definitely one X chromosome of this woman is also affected. Now, what about her father? Father is normal. So, she is getting one normal X chromosome from her father. So, the woman is not colorblind but a carrier. So here a normal man is marrying a colorblind woman. So naturally the chances of their male child being colorblind is only 50% because from the woman the male child is going to get the X chromosome. So from the woman the male child can get either X which is affected or the X which is normal, that is 50%. Question 8. Alleles are defined as opposite forms of unrelated genes, slightly different forms of the same gene, identical forms of two different genes, multiple copies of chromosomes. The correct answer is slightly different forms of the same gene. Question 9. Sex-linked traits are usually lethal, recessive, dominant, pleiotropic. Correct answer is recessive. Question 10. How many pairs of contrasting characters in pea plants were studied by Mendel in his experiments? 6, 8, 7, 5. Correct answer 7. Question 11. Sex-linked genes were discovered by Johansen, Mendel, Morgan, Muller. Correct answer Morgan. Question 12. If a diploid cell has a chromosome arrangement capital A, capital B, capital B, capital C, capital D, which of the following represents 2n plus 2 minus 1? You can just go through the options and just see in which option two more alleles are added and one allele is coming less. The correct answer, capital A, capital B, capital B, C and capital D. Here in this answer you can see that capital B is added two times, so that is plus 2. But capital C is missing, that is minus 1. So that's how you can just go for the right answer. Question 13. The incorrect statement with regard to hemophilia is options. A single protein involved in the clotting of blood is affected. It is a sex-linked disease. It is a recessive disease. It is a dominant disease. The correct answer is it is a dominant disease. So here we have to find out the incorrect statement. All other statements mentioned here with regard to hemophilia is correct. Question 14. Normally, a gamete contains many alleles of each gene, no allele of a gene, two alleles of each gene, one allele of each gene. The correct answer is one allele of each gene. We have learned in the law of segregation that the alleles segregate out during gamete formation. So here the alleles means the alleles of each gene separate out and only one allele will be there in one gamete. Question 15. The test cross is performed to determine options: genotype of F2 dominance, linkage between two traits, number of alleles of a gene, success of hybridization between varieties. Correct answer: genotype of F2 dominance. We know that in the case of test cross, we are usually doing it by crossing the progeny with the recessive parent. So this is done to find out the genotype of F2 parents, F2 offsprings who are dominant. Because recessive, we are very clear about the genotype, but dominance we do not know. So test cross is the best method to find out that. So dear viewers, with that we end this session today. If you have found this very much useful, please do subscribe our channel and keep supporting. Thank you.